Hi guys, Happy New Year. We're beginning with terrible lighting and we're just gonna go ahead. I hope your 2023 is starting out amazing and you did exactly what you wanted to do for New Year's Eve. I am starting out by talking about my savings goals and my sinking funds for this year. I have them all figured out and written out and I wanted to share them with you now. So high priority ones, priority one, I have my old lady fund. I want to get $5,000 in there by April. I've been working on that for a couple of months, and if you have seen videos, you've seen me stuffing that for the last several months. So still working on that. Another high priority one is a trip that I'm going on in April, end of March, beginning of April. So when I have $2,500 by that, for that, I do have it by May. That's just because that's when the credit card statement's going to be due. So I do want to save for it and not finance any of it, but I can put it on my card. The bill's going to be due in May. So I have until May to do that one. So those are my first, both really ambitious, crossing my fingers. I'm pretty nervous about those. For the one for Canada, I actually have everything that if the flights are both paid for, the tickets for the event tickets are paid for, and then the hotel first night is paid for. And I'm pretty confident, I'm extraordinarily confident I can get the rest of the hotel completed before I go. And then I'll just have spending money, right? So if I don't get a full $2,500, I'll just have to cut down on some spending right when I get there. All right, priority number two. So when I finish these priority one things, I'm going to start the second tier. Birthdays, all of our birthdays are in the fall. So I have $800 for all the birthdays by November. And I do have actually a January birthday, but I take care of that in the fall as well. Another second tier one is my old lady fund for 2024. I've got the same goal, $5,000 by April of 2024. And I had needed to move some money over and had to take it out for this year's, which is why I am so aggressively saving. It's because I had to move some money out of there and kind of start over last minute. All right, priority three and priority four, a couple of more trips. Europe is somewhere between possible and probable, but it's not definite, right? Nothing has been booked. We don't have an Airbnb. We don't have flights. None of that stuff is done. But it's a maybe. So I need to start saving for that. And the reason it's less than the trip to Canada is because the flights will be taken care of with points. So I just have to chip in for the house and then some spending money, right? Priority number four, camp. My children go to camp each summer. I don't have anything signed up, of course, yet. It's too early for that, but I'm going to ballpark $500 that we need to have that by the summer when camp comes along. Priority five is my car registration. It's going to be due in November, so I want to have it in October. I don't know how much it's going to be. It's a new car. I'm ballparking $400. Taxes here are pretty low, so I'm guessing that that's going to be enough to cover it. And then I have three ongoing sinking funds. So I guess the numbered ones with the priorities are more like savings goals because they have a definite amount and they have an end date. These ongoing ones are more like my sinking funds. One of those is Christmas, and whenever I unstuff, all the ones and fives go into Christmas, and that just continues on and on and on. My emergency fund, which is stuff hits the fan fund. I'd like to put in $200 monthly. I am getting a pay increase, and so that should take care of that. And then I will end up with the same amount of money, but be saving more. So after I did this, I found out that because of property taxes, my mortgage, the escrow, the insurance, the homeowner's insurance and the property taxes are all rolled into that. And it's going to be increasing by about $300 a month. So I really hope that I can afford to get this done and that $300 increase on my mortgage each month. And then another ongoing, I guess a savings challenge is YouTube subscribers. I want to save $1 per subscriber for as long as I can afford to do it. If I have one of those weird days, which I completely don't anticipate, where I get, 1,000 subscribers in a day or something insane like that, then that's a sign for me to stop doing it. So those are my savings goals and my sinking funds for this coming year. I'd love to know what yours are. What do we have that's similar? What do we have that's different? Some of this, I'm kind of crossing my fingers. They're pretty ambitious goals, but we're putting a plan together to knock out as much of that as I can. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.